Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? So, I woke up this morning and I know this has been going on social media for a while now, a couple of days now. There's this lady, her name is Isis, and she married a man, a rich man. So she married a rich man. I'm being very careful with my words here. She married a rich man and she came in with two children, two boys, and she was a single parent, and she also has three children with the man. The man is an older man, is a richer man. So our platform is kind of like trophy wife kind of platform. You know, when you hear, let's put on some makeup. Yeah, when you hear the word trophy wife, you think about I'm just putting my lip gloss on. You think about somebody that is married for money, somebody that is marrying, she doesn't want to work, she doesn't want to do anything. But that is our platform. Our platform is to teach women how to be that trophy wife aspect. So that does not stop from what happened to our children. I am so sad. I was just like, when I was watching, I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the husband did that. So you all go watch our video. I'm not going to put any of the clip. I think the only thing I'm going to put related to her is just on my thumbnail because I don't want to put the clip right on this. As a mother of daughters, we have to be mindful. We have to be mindful of our goals. We have to be mindful of what we want to teach our children. Okay, so I'm using let me put this on here. So while this stays, so I can show you what it looks like after. This is the Satchel Beauty. Is a lip tattoo. You put it on and then you wait. So I'm going to put it on while I'm talking. So you have to be mindful. And the thing is this, what are we going to teach our children? From experiences like this, there are a couple of things that you can actually learn. And I feel that I can teach my children. I'm going to take this. I'm going to just apply it on my full lip. So the last time I used this lip thing, I used it only as a lip liner. But now I'm going to use it as my full lipstick and then peel it off. Okay? So just apply it like that on a nice thick on a nice and thick so remember, this is gonna peel off, so make sure you apply it so that you'll be able to peel it off like that. And this is my first time doing the full lip. Okay, so I want to see if it's gonna stain my full lip. Okay, so we're gonna wait for it to dry, and while it's drying, we'll keep on talking, and I'll give you my advice and what I think. Okay, my advice. So this is what it looks like. This is the brand. Is the Satchel Peel Off Lips Liner Stain. This is what it looks like. So yeah, so it's important to teach our children different things. So first of all, in the situation of what happened, so let me give you a context in case you've not heard of this situation. The video is called I Married a Monster. So this young lady married a man after she's already been single. She has two sons. She married a man that was older than her and that was on a higher class, meaning that he had more money. So she indirectly said for herself, she kind of married for money, right? And she was also teaching other women to be in that kind of mindset. Marry up your class, don't marry down your class. Okay, so this is the thing. We can teach our children to marry up, to not marry down. We can teach our children all that because Sometimes you come from a situation where you come from a home that was at poverty and you're like, I am never ever going to be poor anymore. I am going to marry up. I'm going to be rich. But I think we misunderstand how to teach our children when it comes to marrying up. We need to teach our children to have their own money. It is important for us to teach our children, have your own money. While I'm talking, I'm just going to put some foundation on. We're going to teach our children how to have their own money. Teach your children about financial independency so that they're not depending on a man. They're not depending on a man to kind of help them attain that financial aspect, financial lifestyle that they're looking for. When you teach your child financial independency, oh my goodness, they're not going to be marrying up. They're going to be marrying level. They're going to be marrying someone equal to them, or they're going to be marrying someone that, that is upper in the level, but if anything happens, they can live. They don't have to depend on the man. They don't have to depend on the man to give them money. They have their own income. They have their own money. So it's very important for us to teach our children financial independency. And also, when you are dating, look out for the signs. When you are dating, look out for the signs. I know that sometimes in the case of what happened to her, so this thing is that she has a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old daughter, and she has a baby, and then she has 2 older boys. I don't know how old the boys are. I don't think she said how old the boys are, but she has older boys. Now, her husband she was changing her baby's diaper. Her 4-year-old's, she was just cleaning, doing something in the private area, and she noticed redness. Us mother, we're always inspecting, we're always checking. So she asked her daughter, she's like, oh, what happened to you? And her daughter is like, and she asked her daughter, she said, did somebody touch you? This is getting darker. She asked her daughter, did somebody touch you? And her daughter said, yes. And so she asked her daughter, she said, who touched you? And she said, daddy or dad. When she said that kind of broke my heart. That just broke my heart. And I was just like, how can a father do that? But there's so many, you've heard stories like this. This is nothing new, but it's just sad. It's just sad to endure that. And it's so sad. I think the thing that really affects her the most is that she probably feels like she put her children in that situation. By marrying a man, she knew him short time. It doesn't matter the amount of time. I've known my husband. Before I married my husband, I only knew him a very short time. Within 6 months, 9 months, we were married. So it's not the amount of time that you spend together that will make the person. It's not even, marriage is a funny thing. Let me tell you, let's talk. Marriage is a funny thing because sometimes you go into a marriage with somebody that is gold. And then when the person goes through experiences in that marriage, some things change them for the worst, some things change them for the best. So you never know. Sometimes you might marry somebody and maybe they weren't pedo, and then something changed in the aspect of when they were married, maybe in their life, or they started mixing with the wrong crowd, or they started attracting different things, they started having different ideology and stuff, and something changed and turns them into that, right? There's some people that you marry them, they were poor, you were poor, you didn't marry a rich person. That's why I said, it doesn't even matter who you marry, rich, poor, I don't know, rich, poor, whatever. Sometimes it doesn't matter who you marry. It's the grace of God. It's the grace of God, because sometimes you might marry the best person. You might marry the person that you feel like, this is what I'm using for my eyeshadow today. Okay? This is what it looks like. It's called Beauty Glazed. So you might marry the best person. You might marry somebody that you're like, oh, this person is so great. This person is a Christian. This person is a child of God. Yada, 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 whatever. And then during the marriage, as soon as you enter the marriage, they show their true colors. What are you going to say? What are you going to say? So different aspect, you never know, is the grace of God. I tell you, people are giving advice. They're telling her that, oh, she should have married the guy. Oh, she should have done that. Fine. But there are some people that you marry them, they're like squeaky clean. They're like, let me use my elf today. I'll use my elf today. But I also have this one that I normally use. They're clean, they're whatever, but still, you never know. This thing called marriage, you never know who you marry. You marry somebody thinking that they're the best person for you, and then during the course of the marriage, they change, and you're like, it's like that, that TikTok series, did I marry? Yeah. You never know. So we can all sit down here on our high horse and judge her for marrying somebody that is rich. We can do that. We can judge her. We can judge her for marrying rich. But guess what? You can marry poor and the poor man can still do that to your children. Let's be honest. So what do I teach my children? I start off, number one, teaching my children about financial independence. Financial independency. So people are saying that she says, I married a monster. What she did wrong. There are so many red flags, but could that have changed the situation? I'm telling you, there are many people, you can go into it. What I just want to say is that you can go into a marriage, right? And the person can be the purest, the best person, and they can change. So it is only the grace of God, you guys. You can marry a pastor. You can marry Jesus Christ of Ibumota. You can marry Jesus Christ of Manhattan. Yes, you can marry people that seem so righteous. People can change. So what did she do wrong? I don't think she did anything wrong. Even though our platform, yes, our platform is about trophy wife and stuff like that. Everybody is allowed to have their own platform. I know this is the unpopular opinion about this situation, but can we just concentrate on the matter, the key matter of the situation? Can we concentrate on the children? Can we concentrate on, as she seeks justice, as this man being persecuted? Oh, by the way, we now know his name. We now know where I even have his phone number. I found his phone number. You now know his phone number. We now know everything about him. Everything about him is out in the open. He has nowhere to hide, but as he being persecuted. You guys see? Yeah, love this stuff. As he being persecuted. So that's the key thing that we need to iron out. We need to figure out, as he being persecuted, as justice being served. I don't know when this happened, but I believe it's recent. She posted this video like a week ago. It's already over 2 million views. Over 2 million. This is going to be the viral video of the year. I cannot find my eye. For the life of me, I cannot find my eye. My eyebrow pencil. I cannot find it. Yeah. So as they been persecuted, we don't know. But the key thing is, these children are going to need therapy. And my own concern is that, I don't know, maybe they also need to check the boys. People always concentrate on girls. And I know as a mother of girls, I'm a little bit partial to girls. But I think they also need to check the boys, to see, how the boys are doing. But once again, for all those people judging her, because I was reading online and a lot of people are judging her for marrying a rich man, and like, oh, she could have married a poor man. I'm telling you guys, she could have married a poor man and the same situation would have happened. By the way, if you want to get this, I'm going to drop the link, but it's also, there's a product thing, I think somewhere over there or somewhere. Anyway, yeah, so let me see if it's dry. I don't know if I put enough. So we're just gonna, it's been 10 minutes now. I think I have to wait 10 10-15 minutes. But it's only for the lip liner, so I'm doing this out of the whim. So let me see if I can peel it off. Okay, just good like that. You see? Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. So let me peel off the top. I don't think I put a lot in the top. I think next time I'll put more at the top. So after I put it on my full lip, see, this is it on my full lip. So I'm going to grab the lip elixir and then use that as a gloss. To make it pop. Look, I see. That's from using just this one. Okay, so if you want to get yours, click over there. But you all, in all honesty, I don't think she did anything wrong. You can marry someone that is poor. You can marry someone that is rich. You can marry someone that is holy. You can marry whatever. Things can happen in a marriage and cause it to turn the way it turned out. Okay, fit check. So today's fit check. This is my fit check of today. Yeah, so if you guys, thank you so much for watching. And guess what? I'm going to talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.